Hi, welcome to another Ramrod's Reviews. Today we will be looking at the Feyachi RD-25 Reflex sight with 4 reticles pattern, red dot sight optical zoom with a pick rail. And we're going to start by opening the box like we always do. And we'll see what we have here. Okay, so we got good packaging like we always have. Alright. Got our box inside. Let's get that out, see what we're looking at. Okay, so we have OTW, got the RD-25 Reflex sight. So let's see what we have here today. Okay, right away we got mounting operation instructions right on top. Features, specs. So it's got a scratch resistant aspheric lens. Okay. Multi-coated lens, elevation adjustment is right on the inside there. Reticle selector. Alright, the brightness selector, they call it illumination intensities. Battery cap right there, so let's see what we got. We got the Allen head wrench, got that right there. Cleaning cloth, battery, desiccant right there, keeps the moisture out. It's nice packaging for the sight there. They got this cushion block, so let's see here how that's done. I like that. That keeps it nice and secure in there. I don't know if you can see that in there. Let's see if we can get this puppy out. Okay, so put this back in the box. All right. We have our sight. It's a little misty out here. I'm shooting this in the back deck this morning, so we've got a lot of high humidity out here, so everything's getting kind of moist sitting out here. Okay, we got our Allen head wrench. We'll be needing to install it onto the pick rail for our weapon. Let's get this battery out. Let me get this thing open here. My scissors. I'm gonna have to clean that battery off here real quick because I did touch the sides, which you don't want to do. All right, let's take this battery cap off. Okay, look at that. It comes with a battery already in it. So that battery I just took out, spare battery. Can't beat that. So far I've found that with Feyachi products. They seem to ship with 2 batteries, which is great. I don't think you can beat that. So we are gonna turn this on, see what we get. Try to get this thing. There we go. It's a little hard to turn. Okay, starting to see. I'm gonna put it on 11 since we're outside and it's hard to get the picture on here. So I see the X in there. I'm gonna try to get it on the camera here. I don't know if oh, there it is. You see that right there? It's hard to get that angle in there. That's the X. I'm gonna put it on 1. That's on 11. Let's see what we get on 1 and see. Okay, on 1, it's probably too light out here because I don't see it showing up on 1. I do see some reflection. I'm going to see where I start seeing the X. Okay, started seeing the X against a white background on 2. Just cranking it backwards, what I'm doing is I'm looking up against the white post here, just so I can see how faded I can get before I lose the X. Not being on the weapon yet, it's kind of hard to manipulate. I'm down to 3. I barely see it at 3, 2. Okay, I don't see it at 1. So I'm going to crank it back to 11 for our video purposes there. Again, let's see, you see the X right there. Okay, so now I'm going to take it off, turn it off, place it down. We're going to install it on the weapon here. So let's put this out of the way. Bring in my mat. And I'm going to use a 45-degree offset pick setting on here. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on first. So we are going to have it on the right side of the weapon. So we're going to put the offset pick rail on here first. Let's see if we can get that on there. Okay. Oh, using my wrong Allen key. There we go. All right, so we're going to loosen this sucker up. And again, when I install this permanently on my weapon, I am going to use some Loctite on there to make sure she doesn't come loose. But that comes after you get it set up the way you want it set up. And again, I like to do my videos like this real time so that you can see exactly what you are going to see when you purchase the product and how long it actually is going to take to put everything together and get it into operation. The only time the video will stop and maybe restart is when I have to reset something to get a different view. I don't know if I'll be doing that for this particular video yet. So I have it setting on a 45-degree offset. So this is what it'll look like on the weapon. Okay, it looks like I got a selector for the plus. I got a selector, let's go to 11. Got a selector to make a red dot. Let's see if I can get that on there. Okay, you see that right there? So we got a selector for red dot. If it is a little foggy, it's only because we have a lot of humidity out here this morning. So it's got a tiny red dot. I don't know if I can get that to show. Right there. And a larger red dot. And then the X. And then the circle. Okay. I'm going to stop, pause for a second just so I can wipe the lens. Okay, we're back recording. I just wanted to wipe the lens here to get it a little bit cleaner. It started fogging up pretty good on us. Okay, so again, we got our weapon. We're going to go ahead and place this on here. I'm going to put it on the front maybe, just for ease sake. Again, it's kind of difficult out here because it is wet. Let's see what I can get here. This is probably not where I'd actually put it on the weapon to use, but I want to just put it on here to show what it would look like. Okay, so with an offset, I've got the Feyachi red dot that I've previously reviewed, and now I've got this one, the reticle sight, offset at a 45-degree angle. Now, why would you do this? Maybe you want this set up for short range and this for long range, or vice versa. So in firing the weapon, you can always tilt and use the other sight. So you can fire, tilt, and use the other sight. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is pause, reset this camera so we can take a look at it looking down the weapon. Okay, we're back. So now, as I said, we'd be looking down the weapon, and we want to use the long-range sight, so we'll tilt it, use the reticle sight right there. I'm trying to see if I can get the X to be visible. There it is right there. Again, it's a little blurry only because the lens has fogged up on the actual reticle sight because of the humidity out here. So you would be firing using your red dot sight, and then you would turn for range difference and shoot using the reticle sight. Out the box, I think this is great. We have a small red dot setting, we have a larger red dot setting, we have a circle setting, and we have the X setting. I'm going to pause again to reset. Okay, so again, we have the Feyachi reticle sight. I've taken it back off the weapon. You have 4 selections. As you can see there, you've got small red dot, large red dot, X, and you have circle with the dot inside. And I've got it on that. I've got it set on that. Let's see. We can get a little closer to the lens here. Okay, so get the focus here. Okay, we see that right there. Blurry. Again, only because my limitations here videoing. Let's get a little further away from the lens. Got it right there. Okay, the X. Got the small dot setting. Or large dot setting, sorry. And the small dot setting. Okay, so I think out the box, we've got a pretty good product here. Again, a very, very faint on setting 1, setting 2, setting 3. Really, setting 2 to setting 3 is where you can really start seeing that red dot or the X coming up. It's probably at night, shooting in the dark areas, I would use a lower setting. Daytime, I would definitely have it either on 9, 10, 11, somewhere on that sight for it to really be nice and crisp where you can see it. Okay, up top here, you can see that. That's your elevation adjustment. And over here on the left side, you have your windage adjustment. And it's the same size Allen wrench that came with it for the pick rail adjustment. So you have 1 Allen wrench that you need. Comes with 2 batteries already. One's installed. And I think it's ready to go. Another product I like from Feyachi. Their prices for what you get seem to be very, very competitive. A sight like this could cost you upwards of, over $100 easy. Here it is. It looks pretty durable, strongly made metal. There's no plastic. I don't even think the top to the battery cap is plastic. I think it's aluminum as well. So, but everything else is, it's metal compound. Nice, large viewing window. For example, that's my finger. It's a nice large viewing window. Overall, I think that this is a great, another great product there. I'm happy with it. And I will continue with reviewing more Feyachi products as I buy them. Hope you like the video. If you do, click and subscribe, hit like, leave comments. Again, I try to do my videos, I call them unboxing videos. I try to do it exactly from the start. Cut open the box and go from there. What I'm trying to do is show you exactly what you're going to see when you buy the product and how long it's going to take to figure it out and put it on your weapon and employ it. My next series of videos will be actually firing using all of the different Feyachi products to see how they perform on the range. So hope you like the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. This has been Ramrod's Reviews.